So, what animals can kill an allosaurus? In my list, I'm only using the late Jurassic animals that allosaurus coexisted. I will only use Allosaurus frigidurus and the new subspecies of Allosaurus that Big Al is Allosaurus Jameson or whatever the name is. So here it goes. Number one is sauropods. Allosaurus cannot take down a sauropod. Surely, yes, a gang of Allosaurus would probably kill or have a hard time killing a sauropod if it was a sick or an injured or etc. But a healthy sauropod in its prime, no matter what the species, Camarasaurus, Diplodocus, Apatosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Supersaurus, I believe it's invalid, anyways, and etc. They would easily destroy an Allosaurus. Even a gang of Allosaurus would not mess around with a healthy and adult sauropod. Number two is Stegosaurus. There has been a specimen of an Allosaurus pelvis bone that was hit by a Stegosaurus, and it was in the crotch kind of area. However, the Allosaurus survived. Allosaurus would not risk its life attacking an animal like that. Surely, yes, if it was really desperate, and yes, Stegosaurus was part of its diet at times, but still, Stegosaurus would have been a powerful animal to deal with because of its spikes and its plates. Not to mention, we don't know that if the plates of Stegosaurus were for making itself look bigger, but even if it did, it would do the same thing like in Walking with Dinosaurs, making itself look bigger to try to scare off its attacker. That could work. And number three on my list would have to be Ceratosaurus. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ceratosaurus, yes, it may be one of the least top predators or something like that. But here's the thing, though. A juvenile Allosaurus would have been an easy target for Ceratosaurus. Or perhaps maybe an injured Allosaurus that was attacked by a Stegosaurus or injured by a Stegosaurus, not attacked but injured or whatever, or by a sauropod. It's an easy target. You see, I think that Ceratosaurus would have beat up an injured Allosaurus. Yes, Allosaurus may be an apex predator, but sometimes when an apex predator is injured, it's part of the lower food chain, like with lions. You see, when lions are injured, sometimes, and when they're separated from the pride, they are very vulnerable to hyenas. And that includes with other predators as well. That is why, sometimes being a top predator isn't everything. At times. So I can imagine a Ceratosaurus would probably pick on a dying Allosaurus or juvenile and very injured Allosaurus. And then Torvosaurus. Yes, Torvosaurus may have also been another apex predator, and it may have been the true king of the Jurassic period, possibly. But Torvosaurus has size and strength for its advantage. So personally, it would scare an Allosaurus away from its kill. Also, another theropod, its cousin, Saurophaganax, almost T-Rex size theropod, would also scare away Allosaurus frigidurus and Allosaurus Jameson. Even though that, yes, Saurophaganax is an Allosaurus, but still, Saurophaganax does count. Now, and then, of course, well, its own kind. There had been fossil evidence of allosaurus that were attacked by other allosaurus. It happens with other apex predators like lions when they fight over territory or a mate or whatever. Allosaurus would do the same. So personally, yes. Allosaurus, as much as I like Allosaurus and it's my favorite Jurassic theropod and one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time, it's not unstoppable.